Hey guys, it's Matt Draven of Black Lantern Productions with my second review. And, well, I finally found out what I'm reviewing. Uncharted Drake's Fortune. The hell is that? Well, like I was saying, I'm reviewing Uncharted. Where the hell did this come from? What? You all saw it, I had Uncharted. Did, um, uh, um, as I said before, I'm not reviewing this. I've stated it like twice, 3 times, maybe even 4. But, I guess this is what I have on me to review. So, Batman Arkham Asylum review.
Afflicted by my actions is the result of a game. Victory at the cost of pain. Like a freight train, you're tied to the tracks. No way to escape, there's no coming back. You're in my way, and I haven't got the time today. Best you walk away.
Alright. Okay, getting on to the review. Where the hell did the game go? Alright, getting on to the review. I have no script this time, no paper with the names on it. I'm just going off what I remember from this game, and it's been like at least a month since I played it last. Or whenever I finished up. Yeah, at least a month. Because I finished playing that way before I finished uploading. Alright. Let's see. Hopefully you guys like the new intro. Not new intro. It's not going to be permanent. But what I am going to start talking about is, well, I'll start off with the what I thought to be the good aspects of the game. What I believe to be the good aspects of the game were to be the platforming features of this game and how you got around. They were clean for the most part. They were never really stiff controls. Only every now and then would the controls just not obey what I did and just go off in another direction. Sometimes resulting in my death. More or less. Or getting me into a bad situation. But, like I said, the features of that were great. And another feature were the terrific character designs of great detail of how each character looks. And new appearances of new attires of characters like Bane's prison outfit, Scarecrow's, I don't even know. I want to say like Freddy Krueger appearance, but that's not right. It's only for his right hand is that related to Freddy. But the also another great aspect of this was the great concepts for like what you're supposed to do for everything. The detective modes, all that, how you actually get to feel like you're Batman at moments. Of course, you're never really gonna be Batman. But it made you feel like you were in the game because of how detailed your environment was. It was really in-depth. It's a really in-depth environment. It will make you feel like you are Batman, but like I said, you aren't. You will never be. Well, all I know is this game is, well, a solid game, and anything I have to say about this, I probably have already mentioned in my Let's Play, so just watch that. Alright, review's over. Cool. I am done here. Yeah. Well, that was easy. Why? I don't want to do this. Might as well get this back into position. Alright. Apparently by the superiors in this business, I am forced to do this review. Yep. So I better get on with this. Well, getting back to the good aspects of this game. Ah boy, what else can I say about that? It's really hard to think of this off the top of my head. Let's go to the bad aspects. I'm pretty sure I can pick more stuff out of that than I can out of the good aspects. Hopefully this won't be another half an hour long, and it'll just be like a quarter of an hour long. I'll go into more. The main thing of this will be the boss battles. Oh boy. That's going to be the main thing about this. I really have nothing else to say but the boss battles. And I will do a review type of each one specifically with me sitting like here and actually doing a voiceover over the clip. But, moving on. The bad aspects of this game is, my god, were the boss battles so terrible. Like, unbearably terrible. There were only like 2 good boss fights this whole game. 2, and I think theoretically there were only like 4 boss fights in this whole game. Hold on. I'm actually gonna count this. I'm counting all the scarecrows as one. Scarecrows, Jokers, Poison Ivies, and Banes. I think that's it. Harley gets beat in the cutscene. The Riddler's not really in the game. He just gets stopped by cops when you collect all the Riddler stuff, which I'm not showing. I don't have enough time to start that. Yeah. But, moving on. Let's see, who else? Many boss fights were similar to Bane. Zaz gets taken out in 1 move. 2 moves. A batarang to the head and a silent takedown. Yeah, it's not good when you can get beat within 2 things. Sorry, I am kind of sick still. Or I am sick. Not trying to get over a cold. That's not the point of the video, I knows it. But, let's see, who else was in this game? Yeah. They don't matter. Oh yeah, Killer Croc. You just trap him. You don't even get a real fight with him. I mean, I guess the point of this game was never really about fighting, which, it depends on what kind of gamer you are to appreciate that. That kind of concept's not really my thing. I don't like fighting games, I just want it to be more action-packed and more of a detective-type game, which Arkham is. I don't know why I pointed over there. What's over there? That's another video. But, like I said, there are only 2 boss fights that I even consider a boss fight. And that's Poison Ivy and all 3 Scarecrows. Except for the ending to the 3rd Scarecrow. Well, actually, never mind. I take that back. That really was a good ending for the 3rd and final Scarecrow fight. Hopefully you've seen my LP and you're not just watching this hoping that you'll understand everything, or even have seen anything related to Batman Arkham Asylum, because this might technically be filled with spoilers. But the game's been out for 2 years now. 3 years now, something like that. It's fine. But like I said, the third and final Scarecrow fight, great end. It actually was a decent ending to what it was. It was just so simple to beat it. But another bad aspect is, or something that might be considered a plot hole or a continuity error, but I don't actually think Scarecrow knows who Batman's true identity, so there's no way that his parents could be showing up. Well, actually, I take that back. That could be happening. I just don't think it'd be likely to happen. But yeah. Also, he refers to him as Wayne, so like I said, plot hole or continuity error, either one. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and move on to the boss fights. I can't think of anything else to say. I'm just gonna do voiceovers for the reviews. Alright. Alright, first boss fight in Arkham Asylum. Like I said, this is probably my favorite of all the boss fights within Asylum, because it's actually meant to feel like you're being Batman. You're having to figure out what you're supposed to do within a boss fight. And even though Scarecrow gave me so much trouble throughout the games, his fights were the most memorable for me. Because, as I've stated multiple times already, they have a detective type feel where you have to figure out what you're doing. It's not a standard boss fight that you would have in like Super Mario Brothers or something along those lines. You have to figure out what the weakness is and figure out what you're doing in order to beat this guy. And Scarecrow's world has such great design to it that you can't really not appreciate all the work that went into this, because all the destructive parts of this world with the stormy background, with just random fragments of memories within Batman's mind. But second boss fight's next. Let's go. Alright, we have Bane's boss fight now. Probably my most hated boss fight. This or Joker's. I'm not even going to consider this a boss fight. It's so similar to many other mini-boss fights you have throughout the game. I mean, as soon as he pops up, like, immediately after the first Scarecrow fight you have, so, I mean, it's not even like he's a real boss. He's just one that they threw in there to get him in there. I mean, he's similar to that. Oh, I am not in the wrong clip. I am sorry. That's not it. But basically, he is similar to so many other fights in this game. It's not even funny. Like, I think there's at least 5 fights similar to just this one. I mean, your first real boss fight in this game that's not Zaz is, well, it's right here. Right there. It's exactly the same, except he doesn't throw anything at you. At least I don't think he does. Well, and the other clip is right here. And you have 2 of the same one this time. I mean, he's basically not even a boss. I'm only considering him because he's a famous Batman character. I mean, it's so disappointing. They just threw him in here to throw him in. I mean, he could have been so much potential. I mean, they could have thrown a quick time event in this. You have to fight him off. He's about to grab you, pick him out. You have to fight out of his clutch. I mean, they could have done so many things with just this one fight. Could have added to the appeal of the game, but no, they had to make him similar to a mini-boss fight. God, it pissed me off. It still pisses me off, and I love this game. Just I can't get past that aspect that much. In how this guy, the boss right here, he broke Batman's back. He should get more of a fight than just running into you and throwing stuff at you. It's like he's a simple-minded goon. I mean, sure, that's what most people think, but he's not. Well, the end of the fight should be coming up soon. Yeah, it should be right here. Alright, boss fight 3 is the second Scarecrow one. See you then. Well, guys, it's probably my favorite boss fight in the whole game, the second Scarecrow fight. Well, it's probably my favorites because, well, it's built up. They build it up because he shows you the scene of your parents getting murdered again. You're bound to hate this guy. He just showed you your parents getting murdered. Well, again, he showed you a flashback, basically. So you really want to take him down. I mean, no other fight's really built up. Or at least not as well as this one. The first Scarecrow fight was built up pretty well. This one you get a mixed combination of what the first Scarecrow one was like and some pretty unique fighting. Or at least areas where you would fight. Having skeletons pop up to where you would need to fight them. It's actually very fun to do. Well, let's just wait for him. This is fast forward and I still have nothing to say. Because I really can't talk bad about this one. It is my favorite, and it's, in my opinion, the best out of the 3 Scarecrow ones. The third being the worst, in my opinion, like I said. And the first being in between. So I really have nothing to say about this. It's a good boss fight. It's good for what it needed to be. And it's possibly the only good boss fight in the game. Okay, so yeah, I am gonna show every bit of the boss fight. So for the Joker, it's being fast forwarded to like ×4. I can still speak fast enough for it to work. Alright, let's go ahead and take him out. Come on, Batman. I need to get on to doing this review. Batman, I don't pay you to end this. I pay you to end this. Actually, I don't pay you. Okay, I'll sum this down in a few words. This isn't a boss fight, so let's move on. You get a cutscene ending. That's terrible. Okay, next fight. I'm gonna sum this up the same way I summed up Harley's. This is not a boss fight, it's just you running away a lot. I guess for the theme of the game, it is technically a boss fight, so it does fit well with the game. I just thought since it was Killer Croc, it needed to be better. There are my thoughts. Next fight. Okay, I know this actually isn't the third boss fight. I mean the, whatever number this is. But I know the third Scarecrow boss fight is supposed to be here, but I don't have the full fight, so I'm not gonna put just in the clips. You know how it goes. I've used it in countless music videos, and I've done it in the LP. So if you want to see the clips, watch the LP. But for now, here's Ivy's boss fight, and it's the only real boss fight I even consider a fight. The other ones are boss fights that are just my personal favorites, like the Scarecrow ones, but this one's the only one that's really considered a fight. Yep, this is the only fight you have. The other ones are a battle of wits. You just gotta know what you're doing for the other ones. And that pisses me off so much. Because this game had so much potential, but just the boss fights ruined it. It really just ruined it for this game. Alright. Final boss. By God, there is no way this could be considered the final fight within Arkham Asylum. There's no way. I mean, look at that. It's not even funny. Having a mutated Joker, have him. Oh god, that's just terrible. Why would you ever want that in your game? And he easily gets tricked by the helicopter being the limelight of the TV show, and then you'll just pull him down and hit him with a Shioken. You do that multiple... Yeah, well, you only have to do that twice, and then you just deliver the final blow for the third time. It's pathetic. I mean, you fight normal enemies in this fight. That's not how the final fight should be. They should be there, but that's not how it should be. I mean, look, he's distracted right now. He was distracted then. It's pathetic. They should have done so much better with this. I mean, was it really that hard to do? To make a good fight against the Joker? They did it in Arkham City. Why couldn't they do it here? Whatever. This is the final fight. This should be the end of the video. So, thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. Dumbass Joker. Just be normal. What game will I play today? What the hell? My Digivice is going off? You weren't working yesterday. Hello? Hello? Ah, shit, I think I broke it. Hello, Matt? It's you from the future. Yeah, I know a lot of people have done this. But, I'm warning you, your next review...
Afflicted by my actions is the result of a game. Victory at the cost of pain. Like a freight train, you're tied to the tracks. No way to escape, there's no coming back. You're in my way, and I